Hi, my name is Reid. I'm a chiropractor at Body for Life Healthcare in Paddington in London. Just a few quick tips on posture while we're sitting at home with the COVID-19 crisis. Many of us are going to be working at home on computers and often we'll be sitting on the sofa or on the laptop. So just a few little tips on how best to do that. So ideally you're better off set up at a dining room table, on a dining room chair with the computer. And then we'll get to that in a sec, but if you are forced to sit on the sofa, a few little tips. Okay, so first of all, we want to try and sit as upright as possible. If you've got a relatively short sofa like this one, you can sit right back against the back. You'll find it very tender and it's very easy to slouch into this position. As soon as you slump, head goes forwards, and that's not a great position for the back and for the neck. So what we'd like to do is try and sit as far back in the chair as possible. Definitely try to avoid sort of slouching, slumping, avoiding crossing legs, sliding down the chair. We're going to sit as far back in the chair as possible, and ideally just tuck a little pillow, any sort of pillow cushion in behind your back, and that's much more propped up and upright. If you can, a little bit more support, but we want to try and be head on top of the shoulders as best we can. Engage in the core and trying to be propped up. Laptops are not great because we end up slumping and slouching and looking down. So in this position over here, my head goes forwards and I'm looking down again. So ideally we want to be in a better position over there. So, but again, we want to try and do that. Crossing legs, not brilliant, because now we're rotating and tilting the pelvis and hanging on the spine some more. Okay, although that's brought my screen up a little bit higher. But instead of doing that, what we can do, again, just use the pillows, try and get the pillow at a better angle, and try and spend a little bit more time upright like that. So that's a better position for me than the previous position. If you've got really long sofas, it also makes things trickier. So if the sofa's deep, we end up slumping in there again. Okay. And that's not, my tummy muscles not engaged, my lumbar spine's not supported, and my head's hanging forward. So ideally, again, pillows prop you up. If we can grab a pillow to put the laptop on, that's helpful. If we can get a little bit of support from behind us, that's helpful. Or what you want to try and do is scooch back and sit up a little bit straighter. And again, try not to spend too long there at any one time, so try and get up and move around, drink some water, and try and do a little bit of exercise then during the day, so we're not stuck, slouched, slumped at the computer all day long. Thank you. We'll do a little one on a setup at a desk or a dining room table too.